Welcome back, everyone. If you've never seen one of my reviews before, you'll know I dislike pure and simple unboxing reviews, so I will give you a full review, but I do think it is important for you to see what comes in the box of this Dirrelo smartwatch. This is model ID206. So let's open this up and show you what's in it, and then I'll go throw it on the charger, wear it for a few days, and come back with my full review. Oopsie, everything went flying. Okay, so we have the smartwatch itself. Good looking watch. It's the rectangular shape with a button on the side. We've got a quick start guide, and we have the charging cable. And this will be probably a magnetic charger. Absolutely it is. So magnetic charger that will just connect magnetically on the back, and then you plug the other end into a charging brick of some sort. And that's it. That's everything in the box. So you get the watch, the charger, and the quick start guide. So we are a couple days into wearing the watch here, and I really like this thing. Everything seems to work fine. There are workout modes, there are text message modes where you can get notifications sent directly to your watch from your phone when tethered to Bluetooth. That works just fine. I've been getting messages. You have different watch faces. It's a nice big display. It's a 1.69 inch touchscreen display, and you can customize these watch faces. This watch also supports Amazon Alexa. However, I can't demonstrate that because we do not have Alexa in our house. We do not need one more device spying on us. So I can't demonstrate that to you. But to wake this guy up, I've got the lift your wrist feature turned on, and I have the display turned on right now to stay on for 20 seconds once it comes on. If your display is off, you simply press the button. Then you can swipe right, swipe left, and swipe right. There's your step count. Here is your heart rate and beats per minute, and it keeps track of minimum and maximum throughout the day. It gives you a stress measurement. I really like this. It lets you know your level of physical stress, and it will track that on the app that we'll take a look at in a minute. And then it has your workout modes. You can choose your workout, and I'll run through the list here. You've got your outdoor running, outdoor walking, indoor walk, hiking, outdoor cycle, cricket, yoga, indoor cycling, workout, pool swim, open water swim, rower, elliptical. Now keep in mind, this does not give you any statistics about any of these activities. It just really gives you continuous heart rate as you engage in these activities. If you're out for a run or a walk or a hike and you want to use GPS, you have to have this tethered with your phone via Bluetooth low energy, and then turn on the mapping function and turn on the GPS function on your phone itself. It does the GPS from your phone. This watch is not a GPS watch. And there are your text messages. When you get them, they come in and they notify you. I really like the design and layout of all this. The menus are straightforward. If you double click here, you get into your settings, and you can look at your health data, your exercise modes to get into them. There's your Amazon Alexa, exercise, record, heart rate, blood oxygen saturation. Now on this particular watch, it does indeed have both the green and the red diodes. And again, I'll say this, I've said it in many of my reviews, these red diodes usually are only available in some of the nicer, higher end watches. So I really like this has both the green and the red diodes. And blood oxygen saturation is really nice to know, especially nowadays. If you were to get some sort of viral infection that would infect your, let's just take an example of your upper respiratory system. As you get that infection, your blood oxygen saturation is going to decrease. So this could be an indication that something is going on with your respiratory system. So that's always good to have nowadays. This is your stress level. You can do that on demand. Breath training, it can teach you some exercise and relaxation methods. I don't really get into that. Sleep tracking, it does this automatically. Wear it throughout the day. Then when you go to bed, it will keep track of your sleep. And again, I'll show you this in the app, and it will give you some measurements. It'll push the weather to your watch. It's got a music controller. So now this music controller controls the music on your phone when connected, again, through Bluetooth Low Energy. This is not an MP3 watch. So the music has to be on your phone, but you do have controls from the watch itself. There's a stopwatch feature, an alarm feature, a timer, find your phone, and then you can get into settings right from your watch here. I really like the design of this. I like the layout. I like the form factor. You know, you've seen me review similar watches like this before, and you know, I tend to really like this. It's got the replaceable band, so that's really nice too. You can just go out and get a replacement band easily. You just slide these little clips and they come off, and you can get a new band for it. So let's get into the app. And if there's one thing I've learned in doing YouTube reviews is you've got to be very careful demonstrating the music features on these, because if I actually let this music play, I will get a copyright strike against me most likely. So in the watch here, I'm going to go to the music controller. Okay, I'm going to tap on the music and I'm going to press play. And over here on the phone, you will see this will go into play mode. Okay, we're listening to, jamming out to some Lamb of God here. Oh, let me turn that volume down before I get busted on a copyright strike. Cranking away some Lamb of God in the gym here. And now if I tap forward on the watch to go to the next song, you'll see it scroll through the songs on the phone, okay? I can adjust the volume on the watch itself, and I can pause and play. So this has control over my music from the watch. So if I've got my phone on me in the gym, say stuffed in a pocket, or I've seen some women, they stick them in the front or backs of their sports bras, or some they have these fancy Gymshark or Lululemon workout things with a pocket. They'll put their phone in the pocket. They can control all their music from this watch if they so desire. The name of the app here, again, is the old familiar VeryFit. We open that up, and the interface is pretty straightforward. It gives you your calories burned in kilojoules, your amount of exercise. It'll give you your steps for the day, and you can look at a weekly summary, a monthly summary, a yearly summary. And now I've got some data in here because I've reviewed other watches that use this app. So I do have some built-up data in here from other devices, which is kind of nice. It's an ecosystem that will support multiple devices. Here's my sleep analysis, where it tells me I got almost 9 hours of sleep, except for a little stint at 5:30 in the morning where I woke up and really couldn't get back to sleep, but eventually I did. It gives me a sleep score of 75, tells me what time I fell asleep, tells me what time I woke up, gives me my percentages of deep sleep versus light sleep versus awake time. And again, you can do that by the week, the month, of the year. I really like that. Here you can get into your exercise. A couple days ago I went kayaking, but I called it outdoor swimming, and this is just telling me how many calories I burned in kilojoules. And then yesterday I hit the gym, and it has my continuous heart rate throughout that workout, and it breaks that down into my heart rate zones. I was in fat burning zone for 23 minutes, warm up heart rate zone for 23 minutes, aerobic zone for 9 minutes. So this is kind of nice data to have. You know, that's about it. Sleep, you can get your heart rate, continuous heart rate. There's a nice little graph here, and this plots it again by the day, the week, the month, the year. And your stress level, I really like the stress level, and it tells you whether you're relaxed or normal, medium or high stress, and what percentage of time you spend in those zones. I guess I'm a pretty relaxed guy because I'm either normal or relaxed 100% of the time. And then your blood oxygen saturation, again, that's using that red diode, and this is nice to keep an eye on because this gives you an indication of how well you're utilizing oxygen that you breathe in. If it's not getting into your blood, you might have some sort of issue going on. And it has a weight thing, but you have to manually enter it. You have to record your weight. Obviously, this watch does not measure your weight. So you can get into your device. You can look at the watch settings. There's a bunch in here by default, and you know, I picked the one I like. I tend to like the watch faces with the nice big numbers so I can see them. I'm an old guy. But there's a bunch of watch faces here. You can choose the one you like and load it to the device. You can get into the settings, and you can change your message notifications, your connection to Amazon, Alexa, sports modes. This just really rearranges the order on the menu on the watch. And it gives you some things like that. And you can get into your personal settings here and choose whether you want messages, push settings, you know, things like that. And, you know, it's a nice app. It's nice and clean. This would be the GPS mode if you went running or walking, biking, hiking. You would turn on the GPS while tethered to the watch via Bluetooth, and then you would get your steps, heart rate, and the map from your phone. So that's kind of neat. And you just go home. It's a nice, clean interface. Does not get into really deep, advanced analytics. But for what it is, I think it's really good. It works really well. The settings are really easy. It's intuitive. I like the app. Personally, I really like it a lot. So there you go. It's the Dirrelo, or I should maybe pronounce it Dirrelo. I like it. I would highly recommend it. It's currently selling on Amazon for $49.99. I would call it a budget smartwatch. If you're looking for continuous heart rate and SpO2 measurements along with message pushing, I think it's a pretty solid value. There's no question about that. It's got the 1.69 touch screen. It's got custom watch faces, 14 sports modes, real-time heart rate and blood oxygen monitoring, breath training, stress monitor and stress analysis. It has auto sports recognition modes for running or walking, so you can turn it on to auto recognize those two activities, and you can just do it and it will automatically detect them. You know, you can get your messages, use it as a music controller for your phone. You can choose to have it turn on when you lift your wrist. And, you know, sleep tracking, various brightness settings, clock, stopwatch, find your phone, weather's forecast. You know, I like it. It's actually got a sedentary reminder too. So the Dirrelo ID206, I recommend this. It's a great budget smartwatch. It's good looking. I'm going to drop a link below to its listing on Amazon. I get a small piece of the action through my Amazon affiliates account. This channel is primarily about kayaking and fitness. I do these reviews really just to kind of generate a little bit of revenue to offset my cost. If you click through one of my Amazon links, anything you buy on that trip to Amazon, I get a small piece of. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but through my affiliates account, I get a small percentage of your purchases there, so I greatly appreciate that. If you like these smartwatch reviews, go to my YouTube channel at Rivana HipSnap and go to my fitness tracker and smartwatch reviews playlist, and you will find them all there. This is just kind of a way to monetize my kayaking activities, and I'd have to say this week I bought a kayak company called Westside Boat Shop, and look, you know, this is the big money you can make in kayaks and kayaking. You resort to doing smartwatch and tech reviews. So I don't recommend you go out and buy a kayaking company, but it's what I do. I love it. I have a lot of fun. I love bringing you this fitness technology, and any companies out there who'd like me to review their products, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to do that. In the meantime, there you go. Check out the link below. Subscribe to this channel. At the very least, if you like this video, just click that thumbs up button. That helps spread the word. And if you're so motivated, leave a comment. That also helps spread the word and grow this channel. Okay, guys, thank you very much. It is the Dirrelo ID206 smartwatch.
Westside Boat Shop Kayaks. The tradition continues.